And welcome back to this David67 Celtic News YouTube channel video, a wee Monday afternoon update regarding a few players being rumoured as coming to Celtic, a few rumours about players potentially leaving Celtic, and we're still waiting for full confirmation of some expected signings. Now that the transfer window has officially reopened again. So in the video, we're going to have a wee close look at a player that Celtic are said to be looking as a potential additional left centre-back stroke left-back option. A Japanese player called Hayato Inamura. Also, we update on potential departures for Nicholas Kuhn, Cameron Carter-Vickers, Mike Nawrocki, and Greg Taylor. And also we update on the situation regarding players said to be coming to Celtic, such as Callum Osmand, Ross Doohan, Benjamin Nygren, although so far the only confirmed new transfer signing we've got is Kieran Tierney. So first name to talk about, and we've also got some video clip highlights of his 2025 season, is a young Japanese defender, Hayato Inamura, 23 years old, 6 foot tall, plays for a J-League club called Albirex Niigata. I have to say that I'd never heard of Inamura ever before. His name cropped up on multiple Celtic news sites and football news sites in the last 24 hours. However, I have put together some video highlights and some stats for him. As I say, 23 years old, does not appear to have any Japanese international experience at any level. 2 seasons for Albirex Niigata in the J-League, and before that was at university. And much like Reo Hatate, finished his university course, then became a professional football player. He is listed as a left centre-back, although a lot of speculation is that Celtic will be looking to use him primarily as a left-back rather than left centre-back, although that will be to be found out if and when Celtic do sign him. Relatively inexperienced, with just 2 seasons at Albirex Niigata. Season 2025, current season, he's had 14 games, no goals, 1 assist, and his season rating so far in the 2025 season in the J-League is at 6.96, which obviously is a good level. And his full career with Albirex Niigata, 33 games, no goals, 2 assists. His contract runs through to the end of June 2027, and so has in essence another couple of years left on his current contract in Japanese football. Much like many Japanese players leaving the J-League, his transfer value is artificially low, and it is said that the asking price for Inamura is £300,000. But given the transfer fees we paid for players such as Reo Hatate and Dyson Maida, being around about the £1 million mark or slightly over, the transfer values for Japanese players do tend to be artificially low. Looking at a wee bit more depth regarding his ratings and various different aspects of his play, he's got very good ratings in passing, also has good ratings for longer passes and for crosses, very good ratings for a defender for dribbling and for having the ball at his feet, good ratings for winning the ball on the ground and in the air with aerial and ground duels. However, his ratings for the defensive aspects, such as making clearances, making tackles, interceptions, are on the average or just below average level. But most interestingly are his ability at winning the ball in the air and on the ground, and his very good ratings for passing and crossing and dribbling with the ball at his feet, all of which do suggest that maybe he is more suited as a left back than a left centre back in Scottish football. We'll just pop in those edited highlights. There are 2 or 3 videos up on YouTube now for him of his highlights over his last couple of years. He plays in these clips either in an orange and blue vertical stripe with number 45, sometimes wears number 3, and also some of the clips he's wearing a white strip rather than the orange and blue strip. My own thoughts regarding Inamura, having watched those highlights and several other highlight videos and clips on YouTube and on the internet, is he does look a very interesting player. Has lots of pace, very good anticipation, does break to the ball well, good in the air, wins a lot of balls in the air. Does appear a good tackler, works back very well, covers in behind his fellow defenders, um, and also very remarkably good abilities with the ball at his feet. Seems very keen and calm coming with the ball out of defence. Very good short, medium, and also very good long range passing. Good at crossing the ball as well. And quite impressed with his ability in the air. However, he is inexperienced. I would be a wee bit concerned, given his body shape and bulk, that he might struggle with tall, strong centre forwards, as often can be the case in Scottish football. And for that reason, I do wonder whether he might be better as a left back option rather than a left centre back, although obviously doubling up for those two positions. Personally, I would actually be quite surprised if this transfer does go through. I think there are lots and lots of good aspects with it. Young player, very good with the ball at his feet, does have good basic defensive ability, good in the air. However, do wonder about a work permit, given the fact he's got no international experience. And I think there may well be better candidates out there, although it would be a very interesting signing if Celtic do go through with it. We update on the various possibilities of players in and out of Celtic. The transfer window is now open. Still waiting for any confirmation regarding Ross Doohan coming to Celtic as Celtic's third choice goalkeeper as a free agent. Still waiting for confirmation that the proposed deal to bring Callum Osmand from Fulham Academy to Celtic. That also still yet to go through, and a lot of very strong stories suggesting that the transfer of Benjamin Nygren from Nordsjælland in Denmark to Celtic is going to go through in the next day or two for around about 1.7 to £2 million. But all those stories still waiting for confirmation. Some interesting stories regarding players potentially leaving Celtic. Still thought that Greg Taylor is likely to be leaving Celtic. However, his deal to go to PAOK in Greece appears to have stalled. And in the negotiation fees between Taylor and his agent and the club, and instead, Copenhagen from Denmark appear now to be one of the favourites to sign him, along with rumours of a couple of teams from Major League Soccer and a couple of teams from the English Championship. And so it does look like Taylor is on his way out, but quite a lot of uncertainty as to where he's going to end up. Apparent interest from Leeds, Southampton, and Sunderland in Cameron Carter-Vickers. Proposed transfer fee of £8 million, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Also, I don't see Cameron Carter-Vickers leaving Celtic in the next couple of seasons, especially to teams such as Leeds, Southampton, or Sunderland. Much more likely transfer to go through, I think, however, is Nicholas Kuhn going off to Germany. It's said that Red Bull Leipzig are preparing a £15 million bid for Kuhn. I think Kuhn would be keen to leave Celtic. I think Celtic would be willing to accept a fee, probably a bit more than 15 million, maybe towards 20 million. But we'll see how that develops. I think certainly with Celtic looking closely at Nygren, Balaquisha, and one or two other wide player options, I think Kuhn leaving this summer would not be the least bit unexpected. Another name rumoured to be leaving Celtic this summer is Mike Nawrocki. New stories restarting of one of the Polish top level teams, Pogoń Szczecin, and preparing a bid, either a permanent purchase or a loan deal with a purchase price clause. Both of those are being mooted in the press currently, both in Poland and in Scotland. In the past, Nawrocki has stated he wasn't keen to go back to Polish football and instead wanted to stay in the UK or Central European football. But it may be that with his options decreasing at Celtic and a lack of interest from any other countries, it may well be that he does go back to Poland either on a year-long loan or as a permanent deal. No other strong rumours of players leaving Celtic are coming into Celtic. Although I do expect over the next few days that we will see confirmation of the deals for Doohan, Osmand and Nygren. Fingers crossed. So that just about finishes things off for today. As always, if you are new to the channel, please do click that subscribe button. Keep the numbers pushing up through the 1200s, getting near to the 1300s, which would be a great target to hope for the start of the new season. Do feel free to click that like button if you like the video or like the channel, and do pop your own thoughts regarding the various possible transfers in and out, and also your own assessment. Hayato Inamura, the new potential Japanese signing for Celtic. And so until the next video, goodbye and hail, hail.